Good morning, and we are back and we are live. After the long holiday weekend, we're rolling back through, excited about another episode here on this morning's check in, this morning's show. Your host, Taryn DeWitt, life coach, entrepreneur, and we're bringing in different topics, ideas, and ways that we can try to really improve ourselves to become the best version of ourselves. Because remember, when we become a better version of us, we can provide, grow, develop for the people we care most about. There's someone out there you're trying to improve yourself for, someone who maybe family, maybe friends. Speaking of family and friends, today's topic will be along the lines of improving relationships through communication and some of the basics on why communication is so important, and how this morning we're going to be just doing a quick reminder on communication to see where you stand, what you can do, how you go about it, what are some tips and tricks along these lines. So let's go ahead and get it out of the way. Rip the Band-Aid off. When it comes to things that are coming up, things that may bother you, say with a partner, with a parent, with a child, or something along those lines, there's these windows of time. So I want you to think of a time when something bothered you, when something was on your mind. And I want you to think of a time when this was caused by particularly another person. Maybe you saw a name of somebody from the past who kind of made you question and think something weird. Maybe their interaction or their reactions to something kind of felt off, or maybe you just had off feelings about a particular person or a situation. Now, there's a couple ways you can go from it from there. So, we're under the understanding some type of situation where you're frustrated or upset at another individual, someone who you have a relationship with, whether it's a good friend, partner, etc. And it's starting to get at you a little bit, whether your chest is getting tighter, it's just hard to get your mind off of it. Another great example would be something somebody does to piss you off at work. See that all the time. People get pissed off by other coworkers. Jerry, he's over here. He's late on all of his assignments again, being a total asshole. And then my boss is the one who's coming down on me. So something's going on with Jerry Bear. Or I'm just simply mad at Jerry. And now that I'm mad, I'm not, this is usually the route it usually goes, and then maybe an opportunity to improve. What will happen is I will be upset with Jerry. I will not tell Jerry this. And what will Jerry continue to do? Jerry will continue to do the very thing that pissed me off. The very thing that could be damaging. The very thing that, and the whole time, Jerry had no idea. Jerry has 1,000 problems at home. He sprained his ankle the other day going down his stairs. His cholesterol is through the roof. He hasn't talked to his dad in 5 years. Jerry has a lot of problems. I have a lot of problems. I have a lot of thoughts. Jerry has a lot of thoughts coming in and out. People are distracted, is my point. And there's a person who can really suffer through that, in this particular situation, hypothetical, would be me. Because I think Jerry knows exactly what it is that I'm thinking. I think he's just going to fix it and he's just going to improve it. And he never does. And then when I confront him about it 3 weeks later, then he says, "Oh, yeah, I didn't know that was an issue. I didn't know that's how you feel. I didn't know that's what you were thinking. I didn't know at all. I was completely thinking and consumed by this." There's this powerful thing with humans that our imaginations of situations that haven't even happened, our imaginations about conversations that we're fearful about with other people who are important in our lives, all these things along this track, we can put ourselves wherever we want to be from a thought perspective, where we're standing with it, how we're feeling about it, how are we framing it. And our imagination can take us in a very dark and scary place if we let our mind run wild and we're not speaking up. To the point of this morning show, if you're just checking in, good morning, good morning. We're talking about communication and why communication is very, very important. So this is a reminder and a check-in. If there is something that is bothering you, and it includes someone else, just ask yourself, how would I like to be approached about this? Would you come at me and yell at me and tell me I'm an idiot? Would you ask me, "Hey, what's going on with you? Hey, what do you think about this?" Is it in a good setting? Private? Are you doing this in front of children? Are you doing this in front of friends, family? There's a little bit of timing and there's a little bit of willingness to be vulnerable, to let people know how it is that you feel. And then don't be scared to reflect a little bit on your own with, I I'm at this position. If I were in their shoes, would I feel the same way? Would I have handled it different? Am I ignorant to think I would handle it different? It's just being a little more curious about the other side before we blow up, before we get very upset, and having the willingness to communicate with the people we truly care about, because no one can read fucking minds. That's pretty much the point of this morning's show. We're going to head out before it hits the 10-minute mark, but man, if we could just get that in the chat. We can't read other people's minds. We can't read other people's minds. So what we can do is we can be curious. We can give people the benefit of the doubt. And today, if there's something that's bothering you or there's an idea under that, please talk to somebody. When things boil over and they tend to beat us up, eat at us over longer periods of time, then we have some big blow up down the road. That's not who we are. That's not what we're trying to do. It's Wednesday, July 6th. This is episode 77. And never forget, communication is crucial for strong relationships. Nobody can read your mind. Have a great day, everyone. Always appreciate the check-in, and we will be back again. Lucky number 7 tomorrow, Thursday, July 7th, where we're going to dive deep into one of the books I've been reading lately, and I'll unleash an earlier post to kind of go through that. But again, here, good morning check-in. Good morning to you all. Improving those communication skills. Nobody can read minds. Have a great day. Enjoy, enjoy, enjoy. Don't forget to be grateful. This is your morning life coach. And if you ever need someone to talk to about these types of situations, you need help with your team, with yourself as an individual, please never hesitate to go over to talktotanner.com, where you can always sign up for a free coaching session, and we can break down any topic you would like, or I can lead the way and have a set of questions and a personality test to kind of see where you're particularly at with things that you would like to improve. It's all about getting better, growth, enjoyment, communication for the ones we love most. Cheers, friends, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Make it a great day.